I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Jamie, I'm the best anchor. Shirt all pink, I'm supporting breast cancer. Happy birthday to Mrs. Golem. Today and tomorrow is tax exit level testing. Please be kind and courteous to those who are testing. Teachers, there is a faculty meeting today. 9th Black football has a game at Willow Ridge at 5 p.m. and JV Black football team is at 5 p.m. at the stadium. So unfortunately, you pick one to go to. Today is the first day of after school practice for girls URL basketball.
Hi, Interact Club will be meeting in the morning at 7:05 in the lecture hall. Remember to be there. Bye.
Hi, I'm Valerie from Videotech, and I'm selling the DJ's fundraising cookies. Buy them from me.
No, get them from me. I'm from welding, and they're only $15.
Little boy, move. Get them from me. I'm from the health science, and get them while they last.
Or buy them from any of the other CTE classes.
Hey guys, how are y'all doing today?
Okay, Steven. What were you doing?
Oh, I just got back from voting.
Oh, I heard about that. I was Randy Weber. He had like these really blue signs. I don't know what he's running for though.
Greg Abbott. I'm gonna vote for him. He has like perfect skin complexion.
True.
Don't y'all have any other reasons for voting, such as their policies or the laws they want to implement?
I really like blue. I didn't ever really.
Blue's a cool color.
Voting's not really that important.
Well, it is pretty important. These are the people that represent us in the government. If you felt like you need a change in this government, if you feel like it's time to make a difference, this is the time where you should. This is the time where you can vote. You have a say in the government, and you have a say in what goes on in your everyday life. So this is very important to not just us, but our future.
I never thought about it like that. That's beautiful.
Howdy, I'm Mrs. Ashcraft. I teach agriculture science here at Texas City High School, and I am a proud graduate of Texas A&M University. I've been teaching for 11 years. Yes, I've taught at Dickinson High School. Yes, I have lots of memorable experiences when my students in the classroom succeed and when my agriculture students succeed, whether they're showing animals or they're working on leadership activities. It's always great to see my kids succeed and do great things, even after they graduate and become teachers and do wonderful things out in the real world. I am from Texas City, Texas.
Hey Sean. You got the answers?
Yeah, man.
But first,
let me take a selfie.
hey guys, we absolutely need to remember today there's a mandatory meeting for YL for the people going on the trip. Even if you're an alternate, you absolutely need to come and have 2 issues prepared before you come, because we will ask you. But absolutely, you have to be here to go on the trip.
I never dreamed of winning a Pipe Masters. I was like number 8 in the world. That was my first year on tour, and people were like, oh yeah, he's a small wave guy, like he's scared and blah, blah, blah. I remember I caught a big wave and I ate crap on it, you know, and it was in the contest. And I remember I made myself catch that wave because the heat before me, I watched a guy paddle out and not catch a wave. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna be that guy, you know, because that's kind of what people expected. Started surfing in '84, turned pro in '91. I've been a pro surfer ever since. I was never one to just jump into things like full on, like head first. I like to kind of ease my way into things. I ended up paddling out in weird places, being totally freaked out, but surviving, paddling out a pipe, eating crap on waves, and just learning. You know, hanging out with guys that I respected, and I started to believe in myself, you know, and like, going, okay, maybe I can do this. Every time a surf contest rolls into town, it's like a festival, and people want to, you know, participate. They want to party, and it's, you know, I was really focused when I was on tour, and I stayed away from that, but it was there, super there. And I saw a lot of people suffer from it. I would see the guys who would party and who did get sucked down that road. I would see them the next day, you know? I'd be coming back from surfing and they'd be like walking in the lobby of the hotel, just, you know, hungover or whatever, just still high on something. And I just surfed and I'm stoked, you know, and like I feel good. And you look at them and I just go, wow, I don't want to feel like that. There's no way that I could have done what I've done if I would have taken that wrong path of drug use. I've seen what it's done to people, and it's like this escape for them. It's this, and they retreat into this different world where they actually think they're doing better. And it's weird to see it from the outside because, you know, over there, they're in their little mind, they're thinking like, wow, this is great. I'm doing better than I was. When really, you're kind of watching them just spiral down. You're paddling into a wave, you got the crowd, the whole thing. You don't know if the wave's gonna be good. It's like positioning and the whole deal. And when it all like comes to fruition, that's when like that adrenaline rush and like the high, and you see it. Like you watch any kind of video of guys surfing pipeline, and it's like that moment when they get spit out of a tube, his head's back and his hair's blowing in the wind, and it's just like, you know, so much energy and adrenaline being like, I don't even know how you could reproduce that. You know, there's no way to do it. For me, growing up, I looked up to my dad. He worked hard and he was just straightforward. I just won a big contest and we were driving home. I was riding this big high of winning this contest. I thought I was the man, you know. I had my trophy in between the seats, like this big old plastic thing. And we pulled up at a stoplight and there was a car full of people next to us. He kind of saw me like look over at these people and he said, hey, you see those people over there? And I was kind of like, oh, he caught me looking, you know, and I go, yeah, it's just a bunch of people. And he's like, you think they care that you just won that contest? And I was just sitting there like totally quiet, like just going, what do you mean by that? You know? He was always good at just kind of like bringing you back down to earth. It's like, hey, cool, you won the event, right on, but you're human. My advice to the youth, the natural high is there. You just got to find it. You know, for me, it was surfing, Tony Hawk, skateboarding, you know, I mean, might be playing soccer, you know, I mean, like football, I mean, sport, it's, who knows? Maybe it's not even something that is physically active. It doesn't have to be an adrenaline rush. You might want to be a scientist. Getting in there and learning is a natural high. Never stop looking. I still look for it. I'm not taking off on a wave at Pipeline every day. I enjoy going out, just riding waves right here, finding that natural high just on a 2-foot day. It doesn't have to be 10-foot pipe. My name's Rob Machado, and surfing is my natural high. What's yours?
Well, that's all the announcements today. I'm Jamie, and this is Thing News Zone.